Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another live session with the Hype Magazine. I'm your editor-in-chief, and today, I've got an industry polymath by the name of Amber Smoke. She sings, she dances, she acts. I don't know everything that she does, but she's an amazingly talented creative. And one of the things that I respect highly about this young dynamo is that she ain't all out there. Feel me? She makes it happen while maintaining her integrity, and she makes good music too. Welcome, Amber. What up, though?
Thank you for that introduction. Welcome. What's up? What's up?
Your TI is what a TI is. We're
I
here.
like that TI is.
Hey, we are gathered here today to celebrate your journey. So I guess we first covered you in 2012.
Mhm.
And then we touched bases on some music a few months ago. We did a little coverage, but we haven't faced up. I don't think you and I have ever faced up. Thank God for the advent of Zoom. We can actually look eye to eye, uh, see what's really going on, and,
Yeah.
and act a fool a little bit uh, from time to time. So, got three. They are touting you and this new joint, Bashful.
Yes.
Promotional uh, joint that you did as a fusion of Doja Cat's boldness with Aaliyah's timeliness.
Hmm.
So, talk to me about Bashful, how it came to be,
Hmm.
and how it actually relates to Amber Smoke from the inside looking out reflectively.
It's a great question. So Bashful actually started, I was recording myself like a bunch of songs. And I had my computer set up and I was doing different records and I came across that beat and like instantly I just was like, this got a vibe. Like this is very, very fire, like period.
Okay.
And um, so I started writing to it. And then I kind of fell back off of it for a while. And I went in to record with people. And that was one of the first records that I said that I wanted to record was Bashful. And as soon as we started doing it, it was like, this record is fire. So we decided to do a promotional record for it. We're also going to do a remix of it. And I won't say, who's going to be on a remix when I
Uh-oh,
do a
uh-oh,
remix.
uh-oh, uh-oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be the official release of it. It's gonna be very fire. But that's how it came to be. As far as how I feel like it's a reflection of myself. Um, it's funny because it's hard to answer that question because literally the lyrics are like, "Don't be bashful." Um, but I feel like that it's just anytime I write something, it literally comes from a place where I am in that moment. And I think I was just kind of in a party phase, fun phase, like, talking a little some, that's kind of like where I was going with it.
Okay.
And basically it was just like, listen, don't be bashful. You got something to say, say it. Say it with your chest.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Say what you got to say.
Say what you got to
But
say.
at my age, uh, my meter is
Mm.
broke. It broke in the negatives. You got somebody at your door. Go on Amazon. Go on Amazon.
Should
All
I
right,
pause it?
hold on. We're gonna pause.
Okay,
All
so
right,
sorry.
all right, y'all. You heard the ding dong. Uh, this is a live session. It is really going down in real life, real time, and life uh around us. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask her which company uh dropped something off at her door. But we were talking about my child, my 17-year-old, and it's either Etsy, Amazon, Temu, another Amazon.
Amazon. I was gonna say Amazon all day.
UPS, FedEx.
Amazon, yeah.
See, now this got nothing to do with nothing. But are you like a Prime member or something?
I am.
Oh, so
Oh
your
yeah,
stuff arrives at the door in 15 minutes from the time you click, right? They just jump right on it.
correct.
Lord,
Correct.
how do you
I
have
need my
time?
packages expeditiously.
Ah, expeditiously. Go on, T.I. Go on, T.I. Wow, I love it. I love it. So originally from Houston, which is a city where you can pretty much go platinum without ever leaving the city.
Yeah.
That was something that amazed me. And I was just there at the Avant Media Institute teaching the end of the month, end of June. Yeah, just got back here. Miss Houston, love Houston. Y'all don't know, first time I ever had smoked
Oh, hello. The
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
no,
You can't hear me?
no,
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, now you ignoring me? What happened? Can you hear me again?
Oh, there it is. I can hear you now.
So I
Yeah.
just wasted my breath with all of that.
Yeah, I saw you. I was trying to read your lips. I was like,
Oh, I said she's
I
really
was looking real
multitasking,
hard.
trying to read my lips.
It's like,
I was talking about Houston. I said I just left Houston. Uh,
hmm.
I love it. I was at the Avant Media Institute teaching,
Ah,
and
nice.
yeah, it's up on the north side
Mhm.
in Greenspoint.
Mhm.
It has a bad reputation, but it's a beautiful facility.
Mhm.
Right off the 45. Really nice. I I was saying that I love Houston because it's a city where you can go platinum um, and never leave the city. Amazing. So amazing food, amazing people, amazing.
I'm sorry, did you say amazing food?
Oh yeah,
Can you say that again one more time?
amazing food. The best
Oh,
food I've had in the United States
oh,
is in
praise them.
Houston.
Yes, seasoning.
For
Hmm.
real though, look, you will not be season challenged. No
No, when
matter.
I go home, I'm like, oh, it's time to eat. Like, period.
I just experienced for the first time smoked oxtails.
Oh
Look,
my God, it's amazing, right?
look, hey now, and it wasn't one of us that did it.
A word, who did it?
It was they were Puerto Rican.
I knew you were gonna say a Latin person did it.
Yeah, they were Puerto Rican, and they smoked oxtail, arroz con gandules, which is rice and beans, the
Uh-huh.
Puerto Rican version.
Mhm.
Bochinche. I had all of it. I was in hog heaven, literally.
Grits.
No, I do not eat grits. I was raised on grits. Hold up now.
I love grits.
My father is from Florida.
Uh-huh.
Grits and fish for breakfast was
Mm.
a reality. I'm like,
Hmm.
no, no.
I love grits, and I'll tell
Uh,
you this much. I went home and they have a place that I went to. They had oxtails, smoked oxtails, and grits.
mm-mm.
Woo. It was
Okay.
too much.
We have
Mm.
50% on that one. We have 50%.
You're
I'm,
like, I want the oxtails, I don't
I'm,
want the grits.
I'm gonna get the oxtails. I'm gonna get the oxtails and some
It was good.
rice.
They took the oxtails like sauce and they put it all over the grits. Like it was just, I never had anything like that before, but it was really, really good.
Okay, because you said it and you have a high level of integrity, I may give it a shot.
I'll tell you the place too. I'm gonna find out that place title. It's like it's not called Taste. No, it might be.
Mm.
I'm gonna
But I
find out.
can't go to the rib pit or whatever it is. Have you been there?
No, no.
They sell their beef ribs by the pound. I got
Mm,
one rib, almost $40 for one rib. But Jack, I had to take that joker home. My
mm.
little scoop of macaroni and cheese was
Oh
untouched.
yeah, the portion size is crazy.
It was crazy. First time I ever got served on a platter was in Houston. And it wasn't Christmas, Thanksgiving, or no holiday. I just went into a place and they're like, well, what size plate you want? It was a serving platter. I said, give me some greens. Man, that macaroni and cheese. Go on with them pork chops. Come here. Give me that.
No,
and
that's
then
too
I
much.
and then I decided to live in Houston. I stayed in Houston.
You stayed in
Oh
Houston.
yeah, I was in Houston for like 2 years. I refused to leave. I tried to eat everywhere. Anyway, so look, we got to get back to you and what you got going on. Hold on. So you're a trained dancer,
Yeah.
hip hop, contemporary, ballet. All
Mhm.
right. Now look, the tippy toe dancing is insane. The strength that you have to have, the endurance that you have to walk in them toe shoes, you know.
What's crazy is when I was a kid, I
Uh,
used to stand on my toes all the time playing. And
okay.
I think it kind of like helped me when I started to do ballet point and I started taking lessons and stuff when I was a teenager. I started taking lessons from a prima ballerina, and it was a gift of mine to go to New York and take lessons under her. Yeah, it was amazing.
That,
And but it never hurt my feet. And she always said I have a for some she said I have a dancer's foot, the way
uh,
my foot is shaped. So I
uh,
never really was ever in pain on ballet point. But if you watch a lot of the ballerinas, they have the the blood and the cuts and the no, I never got that.
so you grew up like watching Michael Jackson do that stuff. That's
You
probably what
know
you
what?
learned from.
Actually, you're kind of smart because I'll tell you this much. I did. My mom had a Michael Jackson's greatest hits video,
Uh,
and not a video player, but the video like a DVD or something.
okay,
And
okay.
I used to watch it all the time, and it would show all his greatest hits. So maybe I did steal that from him.
Well,
Not-
I grew up trying it, but I just want to say this and in recognizing Black excellence and God's artful aesthetic that He's graced you with, that teacher was telling you kindly that you had gator feet. You got dancer's feet
Cute
naturally.
feet.
That gator
I
feet.
got cute feet.
I don't want to see
I
that.
don't. You know what's crazy? All these I tell people, all these years of dancing, I don't have one corn.
Really? Did you have a special regimen to take care of that
I
situation?
did take care of my feet, and when I was doing ballet, I had I put the toe stuff and wrap my feet, and then I would
Mm,
always, this sounds crazy, but and listen, doctors, don't kill me. This is my own personal. I think this works. I don't know, but I would always, after I was done and something ever hurt my feet, I would crack my feet and then moisturize them.
hey, I don't know, but that toe cracking, that feels good.
Yeah, I don't know. But I don't have any cords, so that would be my little thing I would do.
Well, I got soldier's feet. I started out in the military in black boots and finished out in the brown leathers. But I
Mhm.
promise you, Gatorfoot, my feet, dictionary, there you go. Feel me? So amongst your other talents, you got the brainiac stuff going on too. You're editing, you're writing, um, and it's all self-taught
Yeah,
and styling. Hold up now.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I can see the styling. You look at the visual. Are you responsible for the styles and the setups in your visuals as well? You do your own?
Everything you see, I have to come up with.
Okay.
Clothes to what the dancers are wearing, to the set location, to the way the layout of how we film it. I swear to
And
you.
now she don't turn the ringer off.
And this is my videographer who does and producer. He produces it, but he mostly does a lot of stuff right now. Oh, I didn't mean to take a
And you
screenshot.
took his screenshot. Hey, I'm not editing any of this out. Y'all just look. We
It's
gonna
a mess. No, hold on. I'm trying to
and
stop him from calling.
now,
You know what it is? I got this new phone case, right?
uh-huh.
Because all
Right.
the girls on the blogs or the vlogs, they always do the phone case like
Okay.
this, and they change their outfits with the phone case. So I was like, I'm gonna be a part of it. And so
Uh-uh.
I went and got this phone case, and now
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to like turn stuff off. So I keep
Uh,
taking screenshots of everything.
well, you know that little switch on the side
Yeah.
still there. If you flip it down, it
Yeah,
turns
but
turns it to silent.
look how it goes. Oh, you know what? It
See,
covers my flip on the side.
see, bad
That's
case, bad
problematic.
case, not good, not good.
Trying to be cute.
See,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Well, no, you're successful. You're successful.
but I do come up with a lot of the stuff.
Okay.
We do have a new visual that I'm currently working on with Taste It. It's going to be hot. But I come up with a lot of stuff. I write everything down. I organize everything, the kits that you see, all that kind of stuff. I make it.
Mm. So, what's it like pretty much being a one person army? How do you sleep and how do you keep your mentals together?
I don't sleep. It's very difficult.
Mhm.
I barely keep my mentals together. No, I'm kidding. Basically, it's like I don't know. I love a team. Like, and if I could delegate and know that I'm delegating and it's going to be done correctly and quickly, I would do it all the time. I would just be like, oh, can you please, can you please, can you please? But often what happens is something goes wrong. I end up doing it anyways. And so to try to to try to bypass all of that, I just go ahead and do it. But as I continue to grow and pull people in, I'll be able to lean on people more to do things, especially when it comes to editing. Editing is very time consuming.
Mhm.
The styling and all that kind of stuff is effortless, but the editing, you have to go and really watch all the footage back and make notes and do different stuff like that. So
Mm.
that I'm looking to delegate. Any editors? Hello.
Ah, that's right. That's right. Um, what program are you using for your editing?
I use Final Cut Pro.
Oh my Lord.
Mm.
Okay, well, you know what? For Final Cut Pro for functionality is simpler to use than Premiere.
Oh yes.
Premiere is a nightmare. Um, but a Final Cut is much easier and more user friendly. So that's helpful. I cheat though. I use a program called Filmora. You know what I mean? It's drag, drop, bam,
Mm.
bam. Here's the overlay, click, done.
Done.
Yeah.
Mm.
An hour's worth of video content in 10 minutes, done.
Oh,
Yeah, because like I said, I don't do nothing fancy. I really don't. Add a transition between the cuts and go. So, how long did it take you to master Final Cut?
it took a while. The first videos that I tried to do, I look back and I laugh at them because I'm like, what was going on? Like, what is this? Like, it's I remember I know how to do green screen, like my own green screens and stuff.
Mm,
And I remember the first time I tried it, and it was like the little fuzz in the back, and you know what I mean? Like
uh,
it's just like kind of crazy. And then I was like trying to lay on some clocks, like I was on a green screen. It looks so bad. So it took me a while to master it, years. It took me to master it and be able
mm,
to feel confident in showing people, professional people my work.
mm.
Um, but and as time continues to progress, they do start to put things that make your stuff even cooler, easier to access. So
I'm all for cooler. I'm all for easier. I'm all for AI
yeah,
helping.
you're all for AI.
Hey,
You're
look,
pro AI.
I am when it
Mhm.
comes to because I really don't have time to sit and edit. My inbox, I get hit 300 emails a day, right? And plus I'm trying to edit and do that's why I had to come up with these little backdrops and stuff.
I
So
like our backdrop.
you like it? Is it friendly? I was worried that it might be considered sexist, might too similar to a kitchen. But
I thought we were I thought we were cooking in the kitchen.
no, I got a kitchen backdrop for real, for real. Like it's a kitchen with plates and cups and dishes. This here just to like we in the break room.
Are we in a break room?
Yeah, we in the break room. We chilling. Hey, I'm doing the best I can.
Yeah, I
No,
love it.
I had an editor tell me, and since you're a subject matter expert on this now, I had an editor tell me it's easier to work with a side by side video than it is with the normal one person popping up and the other person disappearing. It's easier to edit, and it has proven to be
Mm.
the truth for someone like me. Now you can hear. Now the lawn people want to show up. I swear, today, look, you don't know how
It's a
many
great
months,
interview.
you don't know how many months we have, been working to actually get this coordinated. And everybody, their cat, uncle, and dog wants to get in our business today. Uh, it's crazy. So look, choreography.
Yes.
I have, I told you my daughter is well, she's an athlete. She's gone from gymnastics to
Oh, wow.
cheerleading, and I've sat in these choreography sessions. I'm like, how do you come up with this stuff?
Hmm.
And how do y'all learn it so fast?
Yeah. For I actually I take what did I say? I take my hat off. Yeah. To I'm like, wait. No, I take my hat off to anybody who does gymnastics and cheerleading and they're flipping and stuff because I could never. Okay. I can never. And they wanted me to flip so bad. I have such a fear of flipping. But I really do take my hat off to anybody. That's amazing. Choreo for me was easy. It was easy. And I started this going everybody laughs at me because they say every story I tell I start at 8 years old. They're like, when did you start doing music? I'm like, 8. When
Now,
did you start acting? I'm like, 8. When did you start choreographing? 8. So we don't know if it was really 8 or not. Apparently, that's when it registers for me.
okay,
But I started at 8. And I remember what happened was I put a little choreo to the first song that I wrote, right, which was rapping and singing when I was a kid.
okay,
And then I remember I was at like a daycare type of situation and they had this song playing and I just started making stuff up. And I that's why you got to have people who pour into kids and stuff and really say like, yeah, you're doing a good, keep going. Because had it not been for that lady being like, actually that's pretty good, you should teach the kids, and why don't we put something together with the kid, I probably would have never kept it up. So because she did that, I started doing it over and over and over. And next thing I'm doing it at school, and now I'm doing the school competition choreo. We're winning, like it's amazing. And I just kept that up all throughout. So making up choreo was easy. Now I'll tell you when it was difficult was when you stop and then you try to come back.
huh?
Uh-huh.
All stiff and uncoordinated. I
Oh
got
yeah. And you're like, I don't feel comfortable, you know?
you.
So
Okay, okay. So it seems like the benchmark.
what did you say?
It seems like the benchmark moment for you.
Sorry. I thought you said something else.
See, get back in frame.
Sorry.
No, get back
I'm
in
sorry.
frame. Look at her. She all red. I mean red. Look.
You said something else.
Mm-mm.
My bad.
I'm
Okay, try
respectful.
again. I'm gonna
I'm
just
respectful. I might think some crazy stuff, but I probably might not say it. I
I said
was
to myself, I was like, what did you say?
I said it seems like one of the benchmarks in your life was at 8, but then
Yeah.
your next benchmark, 2022,
Mhm.
isn't it funny?
Oh, yeah.
Everything started to pop off, 500,000,
Yeah.
views and a lot of support. And talk to me about, because that seems like to be the beginning of the elevation for real, for real.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that part of the journey.
Again, that was a part of my desk work. So when I did Bashful around the same time I did Isn't It Funny, I wrote it. And then I said, I really want to record this record. And initially, I wanted to record it with the same person who recorded me for the real version of Bashful. But I went to Houston and I was like, I'm about to put this out. So I went to Houston and I recorded it in Houston. And the first session was terrible. It was terrible. Not the song, but just it was a terrible day. It was like they had me booked at a certain time. They didn't show up. And then they said, can you come back an hour later? I like to do in the middle of the night sessions because it costs the least amount of money when you do it in the middle of the night. So I was going in the middle of the night, and next thing I know, I'm starting at like almost 4 a.m., which is terrible because I've been up the whole day thinking I'm starting at 11, or you know what I mean? And now I'm supposed to be done at 4, so we didn't get all the records done we wanted to get done that night, obviously. And we got a skeleton of it. And then I went to Wire Rose studio in Houston, which I highly recommend. It's a beautiful studio. And we got the record done. So I came back to LA. Long story short, it came out. I really wanted to put out a record that was talking about something. Honestly, that was really what Isn't It Funny was for me. I wanted to talk about something, and we all have these conversations outside of music, where we're talking about the state of music all the time, and we're like, what do you think about this and what? And I was going from interview to interview talking about, versatility, and I wanted to really lean on being versatile. So I wanted to say something, I put it out, and I was actually very nervous because I was like, people might get upset. You know what I mean? People get angry sometimes about people's own thoughts on something, but I really wanted it to be a something to spark conversation. Like,
Social issues are touchy, can be.
yeah, they can definitely get a little touchy. And so and it shouldn't be touchy, because really it should be a respect factor of everybody being able to voice their own opinion, and you learn something from everybody. Like, if somebody says something to me, I may have thought something one way, and then somebody says an idea that's totally different from mine. I'm like, actually, I do see what you're talking about. You know what I mean? So anyways, so it's a like you said, it takes over a lot of social issues and talks about things, but people loved it. That was the thing. People loved it. And I still have people, I love Isn't It Funny? I love Isn't It Funny? Like, they love that track. Um, I didn't put out a real video for it, so we're thinking of actually maybe doing a remix for that as well. I'm putting out an actual video for it.
Okay,
Um,
okay, okay,
I was
okay.
at a photo shoot, doing a bunch of photos, and I got really sick. A lot of people don't know that, but I got really sick right after I put out Isn't It Funny? Like, what had to be 2 days later,
Mm.
I was outrageously ill for months. Um, but I had surgery. It was awful. Like, yeah, I was so sick. It was so bad. It was out of the blue. I'd never gotten sick before, so I didn't know how to act. When people never get sick and they get sick, I'm like, oh Lord, like, everything.
Hey,
So it was really, really terrible. But we did that, thank God, prior, that little visual that we used from a photo shoot. And I just said, I just want something I could throw up real quick. And then people just started loving it. So we just left it. But we're going to do a real video of that. But yeah, Isn't It Funny kind of sparked everything on the music front, and got a lot of people getting to know more about who I am as an artist.
mm. So that's a cover, isn't it
Mm-hmm.
funny? Was it original?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Because it just seems like there's an old song by that
Doesn't
title.
it have like a little sample feel to it?
Mm. Well,
Mhm.
I'm old, so ain't nothing y'all done new. So isn't it funny? I could have swore, but it's fine.
I mean, you might be right. I don't know, because there's been times where I've thought songs were original, or I even wrote something and I think I'm coming up with an original title, and they'd be like, "Girl, that's a famous Tupac song," and I'd be like, "Ah,
But you know what? If it hits you emotionally,
yeah,
you know, everybody has these thoughts.
yeah,
We share a lot of common thoughts.
hmm,
And at each phase in our life, the thinker, knower, and doer,
yeah,
uh, there are commonalities in thought that everyone goes through. It's inescapable. I don't know why. While we're all unique, the issues and emotions are the same.
yeah."
You know, um, but anyway, it did well. So I'm excited to see the real visual. for um it's you're one of the first people though that I really witnessed using promo clips for songs. Now it's a huge trend and people are making hundreds of thousands of dollars on TikTok and all that. But at 22, I don't recall it being that prevalent.
Yeah.
So, shout out to you for leading a trend, starting a trend. Go ahead. Go
Thank
ahead. I
you.
love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And the radio stations liked it as well. So
Yeah.
you started to sweep. And then I said polymath, which means he's not just, a writer, songwriter, singer, dancer, uh, actress. You can see her on platform BET, BET Plus, Tubi. I am not going to talk bad about Tubi movie.
Thank you.
Hey, uh, I'm gonna give everybody a chance because I've actually seen the elevation
Of
of,
Tubi.
of Tubi and the
Mhm.
quality of the creatives that have been on there. So Tubi,
Yeah.
Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
Your first movie role, you played the role of Gigi on Tubi's Cheating in the Next Room. I saw that movie.
You did. You watched it. Oh my
Well, I agonized through it.
gosh.
I ain't gonna lie. That was agony, damn it. That was agony. I really, but I had to, I had to do my research.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't think Q is a great actor. I don't think Drea is a great actress. Stick to singing and stick to reality shows. Stay your ass out of the acting room, y'all. I don't care. 61. I don't care. They could be upset. You did well. What? Q just need to sing, man. I'm just saying that. Anyway, what was the most fun for you
For
with
me.
your foray into the acting room?
Well, I've always been acting, right? Since I was a kid, I did
Hey,
plays. Yeah, I used to get paid to do stage plays. And
okay, okay.
and I did competitive theater
Okay.
uh in middle school and in high school. And I actually had a scholarship to go to a performing arts school for acting and dance.
Wow, nice.
Yeah. And so when I first moved to LA, I moved very janky. I moved with just my vehicle,
Mm,
just drove out here and just roughed it. And it was really rough.
mm,
Okay.
mm. Eh,
Then and then I was like so focused on building my music, and I knew people already when I came out to LA in music. I didn't know anyone in acting. So I
mm.
was just trying to get my footing, and it just fell into my lap, literally, my first role. And what happened was it was a music connection
Okay.
where my producer, actually the one who called,
Yeah.
uh,
What up,
he
though?
what up? What's
Yeah.
up? he he was like, he called me and he was like, "What are you doing?" And then he was like, "You need to a director's about to call you right now." And a girl got sick from COVID,
Mm,
right? She got sick and she couldn't do the role. So the girl who played the friend was supposed to play my role. They gave that girl the other role and then asked me to play that role. And that kind of um parlayed itself into all the other roles that I received. But it was kind of weird because it was my first role. I'm like, okay, like on TV. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, cool. And
mm,
then I'm like having to be this kind of, I'm a home wrecker.
mm,
And
mm,
Gigi, she was a home wrecker.
mm.
And she was just basically, this pastor was a married man, and then I was all up in the hotel with him. So I had to get into my home wrecking. I don't know nothing about it, but I had to get all up in there.
You
Yeah.
did well.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I love that clip. That's yeah.
You
Yeah.
did.
And they use my music. A lot of the movies that I've been in have actually every single one has used my music. And there's another movie we have coming out with just my music. That's coming out. Mhm.
Congratulations. Hey, that's sync money. That's sync money. That mailbox money, y'all. Hey,
Yeah.
that part. Well, I guess it's direct deposit money now or whatever, but it ain't mailbox. The checks may not come in the mail. Uh, if
Yeah. It
but
depends.
it's the
Sometimes
same
it goes
concept.
into your ASCAP account.
Mm, okay,
Hmm. And sometimes you get checked by mail. And then sometimes it just depends. Get that little
but paid is paid.
however
Look,
you want to pay me,
however you want to pay me,
as
uh,
long as it's not monopoly money.
for real, for real. That part. Uh,
Yeah.
and I'm getting skeptical of crypto. I'm getting there.
I never touched crypto, and I know there's a lot of people who swear, but I actually had one of my good friends, another producer. He loves trying to convince me to do crypto, and I just couldn't get into it because, at the time I was like, they say you're supposed to spend money that you're willing to lose,
Right,
and
right.
I
You
wasn't
know,
willing to
I
lose money.
do like I have people that will pay me. I'm also a professor, so
Uh-huh.
I teach, coach, whatever it is, and they're in different countries, and so they want to pay me in crypto. I'm like, man,
They
I as fast as it hit, as fast as I transfer it out, I'm like,
right.
nah, because I don't anything happen, and I
Anything
watch.
happens and it
Yeah,
crashes. Because it
yeah,
did have that moment where there was a bunch of people losing money,
yeah.
and it was really sad. It was a bunch of people, they had put a lot of money in crypto, and what was his name? The guy? Oh God, I cannot believe I forget
I
his
don't
name.
know, dude. He got like life in prison.
Is he? Did he know?
The dude with the curly hair, yeah,
Yeah, the young
yeah,
guy.
young guy. He got life. He got life. Man, they did him bad in court. You don't understand. Life. That's bad. I'm like, yo,
He's really young too.
yeah, but you're talking about billions of dollars.
They said that he believed in giving all the money away, but then he had all this like really expensive stuff, and
Yeah,
I don't know. I forget that guy's name, but that's crazy. He got life and he's so young.
yeah. That's all I remember. He got life. I'm like, how you give a brother life for some fraud stuff, for some white collar crime stuff? I never heard of that.
Never. They
And
didn't. Did they give Bernie? No, no. What is his name? Not Bernie. What is his name? Who did the biggest Ponzi scheme? They
oh,
had.
that guy, Madoff, Bernie Madoff.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, he got a gang
Madoff.
of
I was
time
about to look
too.
his name up,
He got a gang of time too. Him and his wife.
but
Yeah,
he and he didn't get life.
you might as well look. He gonna be cracking more than toes gonna be cracking when he get done. Elbow,
No.
elbow, spine. Every time he open his jaw, TMJ gonna kick in. He wore out.
Yeah, they got the Wolf of Wall Street, but he didn't get life either.
Nah, it's crazy. It's just I'm getting paid. So we're on the subject of getting paid. I don't know how you took us on this tangent on crypto. Lead me down the yellow brick road. But anyway, the money part. Let's talk about it. You don't have to tell me how much you make and all that stuff, but we hear all this controversy about the streaming services and fair pay uh for artists, for creatives. What is your take? And since you're independent, right, you get first count on your money anyway. But when you're dealing with those, what are some of the things that you have learned to look out for, or techniques that you might employ to ensure that you're not getting as worked as bad as you could?
We're talking about music,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know I flipped the script from film to back to music real quick.
Right, because film is a different beast.
Right.
So if we're talking about music, you said it very well. I am an independent artist. So I don't really have some of the people to pay. like other people have to pay. So for me, when I see money come in, I'm like, oh, okay, that's about right. Like in my mind, when I do my calculations, I'm like, okay, that's great. But I can understand though if you have to pay back this person, this person, this person, how it could feel very low.
Mm,
We're not in the era of a lot of people, even though some people still do well, are buying. It's all about streaming. And so obviously you're going to get paid way less. But it's really important, in my opinion. And I know this is not the question, but also I think that it's really important for us to use our platforms to grow other businesses
okay, okay,
and
okay.
not just solely rely on the streams and performance money. Like
Mm,
you got to start to say, okay, yeah, that's awesome, and I'm doing what I love to do. I'm being able to be creative and make money from being a creative, right? Which is a lot of creatives' goals, is to be able to make money doing what they love. But at the same time, what else can I do? You know what I mean? To keep elevating myself and to keep ensuring that, because, hopefully people will stream, your music till the end of time. But what if they don't,
mm,
you know?
mm. What is it? What do you think makes a forever song?
Oof. Um, uh, uh, wow, that's a great question. A lot of different factors. The song has to be catchy, right?
Mm, mm,
And I think that's the first thing. It has to resonate with you and say, if you would have asked me this question, I would have said, it's got to be done so well. But nowadays, it really doesn't have to be done so well. It has to be catchy. It has to stay in people's minds. A lot of times, either a dance move or a phrase or something that resonates and kind of transforms pop culture.
mm.
The Crazy in Love will forever be a classic. Right?
Right,
Like, you
right,
know
right.
what I'm saying? And then you have certain lines in songs that become a part of the lingo now.
They
Now that's
not like
what we
us. They not like us.
say. That's what that, but honestly, that's what people glom onto, and it makes it a classic because it transforms pop culture. It could also be something that just resonates well in the timing of it, like
Right.
what's going on, like Marvin Gaye, what's going on in that time, that was really an important song. So it just really depends, but really it just has to resonate with the people, far beyond the record.
Okay. So you got this new joint coming up called Taste It.
Yeah.
Being the perfectionist that you are and hearing as many sounds and creating as many sounds and stuff, do you feel that Taste It is going to have an opportunity to be in that realm? Is it going to be that? Now, they say it's a mixture of Doja Cat and Aaliyah,
Wow.
two
That's
powerful
great.
presences,
Yeah.
you
That's awesome.
know, big shoes. Talk to me.
Yeah. And I honestly feel like Aaliyah can never be duplicated in like ever. I think I don't even want to talk about it because it's like it's sad, but
Right, right.
but and Doja is a beast. She's amazing.
Peace. Yes, yes, yes.
Sings, raps, dances, looks great. She's amazing. Um and being a perfectionist is a blessing and a curse,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Um I think it's going to be a new sound for the people to listen to from me.
Mm,
I think that the song is very catchy. It's fun. It's a summertime song. I know when people say, "Oh, it's a summertime song." No, really, it's got that feel, that fun thing, that light thing, and it's very danceable. which is what we intend to do to dance.
Okay.
And also, the visual for it is going to be a little different than probably what people are going to assume Tasted would be, you know? So I think it's going to be hot.
It ain't about oxtails.
Mm-hmm. You thought it was going to be about oxtails, but really it's not about that.
Ah, you know, I like your creativity
Thank you.
and the fun that you bring to the fabric of music.
Thank you.
I also appreciate your acting acumen,
Thank you.
and then to know that you actually sit down and do the editing for your pieces as well. Just a dynamic individual,
Yes.
professional, very, very, very professional. Um, and Tasted is going to lead in to your upcoming EP, Rain.
So excited about this EP.
You ready to take the throne? Let's go.
Well, that's what rain means. It's time to rain. Because some people might think when they hear rain, rain down on me.
It's
No.
REIGN, not make it rain. This ain't no,
Right.
this ain't no, shake a shake
No.
club
Uh-uh.
thing. Yeah.
We ain't
All
doing
right.
that. Okay, so it's rain because this is your time to reign. We have a lot of awesome records on the EP. I'm really excited. The EP is pretty much recorded, which
Mm,
I'm very, yes. And we're getting into the visual component of the EP and just kind of knocking out all the visuals. I'm like a bulk person. I work well getting everything done all at once,
mm,
and then we can slowly put it out. But I just like to do that versus like uh every other week. There's something else I have to film, and then we have to go through the whole rigmarole of that. I prefer to be like, what's the premise of the EP? Bong, let's get it like all film, bong, done, period. So, but it's gonna be very, very hot. Um, there might be one additional record. We're working on one additional record right now that might make it, but it's done. The EP is done.
okay, okay. You know, eh, I can't wait to see you, take the crown. Your hard work, your work ethic, being, a one-man band, that deserves accolades. You know, the work ethic and the fact that since eight, you've been working through it. You sat down, learned the nuts and bolts of the business from not only the music side, but film and acting and things like that, and being able to turn out your own product. Um, you know, it's a big deal. People talk about being educated. And then as the leader of your band, when you do decide to have a team, you'll
Mhm.
know each part that
Yeah,
these people are supposed to be playing.
yeah.
And you won't have a Wesley Snipes incident, folks looking at you for tax money.
Oh,
You know what I mean? The finances, we back to the money. You
yeah.
know, very talented. He worried about being a creative, et cetera, et cetera. The team around him, he didn't know the nuts and bolts and got caught up. It was
Hmm.
unfair, in my opinion. I
Yeah.
mean, but
Very true.
when the buck stops with you and you're talking about your product, your merch, your tour logistics and things like that, um, it's good for you to be the person to know all of that. So your booking agent, your logistics person, you know, hey, you're supposed to be on this like 3 hours ago. Uh,
Right.
do I have to do this myself? If I have to do it myself now, you're not useful.
Right.
Take it
Exactly.
over. Your position is no longer needed. So
Right.
um, you're a champ to me.
Thank you.
I really just an overall story. So I love this picture that I'm looking at of you with this tiara, this and the attitude.
Mhm.
You've definitely been in LA a long time because the big earrings, Jack. That's LA tradition.
Yes.
but taking the crown. To me, it's a visual metaphor of where you're headed.
Yeah.
And I just want to tell you that I respect you, and what you're doing. Talk to us about, I mean, we talked about the fun stuff. We've had fun. We talked about food, getting paid. Um,
Great topics.
food and money. Love it.
Yeah.
Food and money. What initiatives, and I go back because of, Ain't It Funny was about, social, it was social commentary.
Mm.
What initiatives are you championing in the social space, in the community space that mean a lot to Amber?
Mm. You know, I really want to get into this space to help a lot of homeless people. And I think that's really, really important. LA has a really high homeless population. Um, and it's very it's very sad when you think about it. A lot of people come to LA. People, and I try to tell people this: people are homeless for different reasons. You might have someone who is homeless because of mental issues. You might have somebody who's homeless because of addiction. You might have somebody who's homeless because of finances, where they're just like, yo, LA is mad high. Like, I came here thinking I could, I can't, I have no place to go. And I think that is really important for people to have a little bit more empathy for people who are homeless. So that's definitely top for me, a list of something that I definitely think that everybody should be focused on. Um, so yeah, that and animal issues too.
Oh
No,
Lord, are you a rescue person?
I rescued my dog, Prince.
I can't say nothing. I got two rescues. I do. I
Yeah,
love it. Yeah.
I love it. Oh, and he's just the best dog, and he's so smart and calm, and but I just hate when people mistreat animals. It's like I just hate it so much.
Yeah, I believe that if you hurt an animal, it has to be for a reason.
Yeah, like they attacking you, like when that raccoon was trying to attack me that time.
Really? Talk to
Yeah.
me. You out, what'd you do? Go out camping or something? Or the
No,
raccoon
I
just
wish it
invaded
was
your
something
space?
like that. No, because I would have expected a raccoon or something try to pop out. I would have been
Uh,
ready. No, I was living in LA.
uh.
LA has a lot more wildlife than I initially thought when I got here. I'm from Texas. I'm thinking, okay, we got the wildlife. No, LA has the wildlife. Okay.
Mm,
And I came out here and I was living in a little spot when I first moved out here. And first of all, I saw coyotes. And I didn't even know what a coyote was. I thought it was a fox.
mm.
I kept saying, I was dating somebody at the time. We broke up, but I kept saying, I was like, I saw me and my mom. She came to. I said we saw a fox, like it just sitting in the street, and he was like, "You ain't seen no fox."
Right, right, right.
I was like, "Yes, I did," and he's like, "That was a coyote," and I was like, "What is a coyote?"
Mm.
So I looked up coyote. And I was like, you know what? You're right. That was a coyote. But at the time, I thought it was like a fox or something because I was like, what is this? And then I grew up in Texas, but I grew up in Houston downtown. So there's no coyotes, there's no raccoons. Like we went camping when I was a kid. And
Mm.
that was my introduction to wildlife, or we did a field trip and I got to milk a cow and ride a horse and stuff like that. But I never in my life thought I was gonna back to the raccoon. I come home, it's the middle of the night. It's the middle of the night.
Uh,
And I something, it's always something in my spirit. Like when it was a coyote, it was a couple coyotes passed by my car before is a separate time. But I knew what they were at that time because I was already informed of them now. It says, wait a minute. Like, and I just, before I got out the car, I like waited. And then two coyotes went by. And then that time I was about to get out my car and I was like, wait. And then it was like three big raccoons,
Mm.
huge raccoons. I was like, I've never seen a raccoon up close. And they were in the gate. So I had to go through the gate to get to the house. They were in the gate, and I was like, yo. And so I waited for them to go in the bushes. So I get out, and da da da. One of the raccoons comes back out and tries to like square up with me. Like,
Mm-mm.
shit. I'm not adding to like sauce. The raccoon was like, you know, how they go on the little things, and he was like, and he came out, and then I was just like, I just stood there, and my mind said, think of this sounds crazy. Think of Animal Planet, right? My mind, think of Animal Planet. And then my mind was like, don't look at the raccoon and stare down the raccoon in his eyes,
Mm.
because on Animal Planet, they say when they staring at each other, that means it's about to go, we about to get it on, it's about to be popping. So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, nah, I don't want no popping with the raccoon. So
Mm.
I turned and I looked and I act like I was going back out the gate, almost like I didn't even see the raccoon. And then he went back in the bushes and I ran into the house.
No doubt.
You know,
It was about to get cracking in
I
LA.
don't want any diseases. So I was like,
And they usually are rabid, you know, or have some sort of
I'm going on.
LA is different. You would think that you wouldn't see all these nature events in LA. I used to think,
Nature fence is great.
look, when I was in the I or in Compton or whatever, seeing a squirrel was like a whole nature event, right? But then as you go up north up to 101, Jack, now you got deer popping out, you got raccoon, coyotes, wolves coming down out the mountains. I'm like, this is California. Aren't there
It's
too many
scary.
people here for all of that nonsense? Yeah, but it's wild.
Did you
So
hear about the mountain lion that was going around snatching people dogs? They had to put that mountain lion down.
I heard about that. I heard about was that the same mountain lion that snatched that woman off her bicycle
No.
years ago? Years no, literally like years ago. There was a mountain lion. He got one. Oh,
No.
because you just gonna ride by me, right? No, not happening. Watch this.
No. That's
I got
horrifying.
something for you. Yeah,
No. Oh my
yeah.
God.
She got,
That's
I mean, she was injured. She got away, but he snatched her, drug her off into the, I don't know. I'm like, man, wouldn't have been me. I'd have
oh
been,
my God. He probably would have got me because it would have been the artist surprise for me.
oh,
I'd just been like a
we'd have been
lion.
chewing each other.
Oh, I'm scared.
Like for real. So
Yeah.
it's fun. So look, amazing. And she's an entrepreneur. So you got a store as well.
Yeah. And we have
Shop
something
Amber,
else coming
talk
out.
to me. Huh?
Yeah, we have Shop the Amber Smoke, which is my merch store. Make sure you guys go check it out. www.shoptheambersmoke.com. A lot of merch. Every time we put out a new song, a single that we're promoting, it comes with a new merch collection. So
Okay.
make sure you guys check that out. But I also have something else coming before the end of the year. That's gonna be
I'll let your boy. Is it G? Oh, now you hitting that stuff, this G16. You know, I was raised with like 9 sisters. The
Mhm,
thing that irritates me the most
mhm.
about
I
women
know. Yeah.
is the little teasers. Like, well, what are you talking about?
I got cussed out from a teaser one time. It was crazy. I got cussed out
Yeah,
from a teaser. I was like, it's not that deep now, is it? Like, I don't like those kind of games.
you
Say what you
know,
gotta say.
we have enough to deal with in deciphering women. Y'all won't play that nonsense. I got something new coming out. Well, what is it? Holla at your boy.
It's
Well, I can't tell you. It's G16 classified. Just say we got a new line coming up, announcement coming soon.
announcement
You know,
coming.
add that conclusive statement at the end. Don't leave it open ended where somebody gonna ask you and you gonna turn them down. I don't like hearing no. I'm not telling you.
What could it be? What could it be? Could it be this? Could it be that? No.
We gotta do this again. I can't wait. As soon as the new drop comes.
Yeah.
Now I'm not going to your store because it's not gonna be anything for me. that I can wear.
Yeah, we got stuff for men. Men are one of my biggest clients on my shop, theambersmoke.com. They love that little money orders. That's one of the highest sellers. The money
Yeah,
orders,
that was a
hoodie.
joint. That was a song of yours, Money Order.
Yeah.
Where did that
Mhm.
come from anyway? Don't send me no money orders. That old fake ass. I mean, fake stuff. Man,
Oh, you
come on
kicking
now.
it.
You ain't never been had the money order scam. Oh Lord.
Is that the same thing as when they send me an email telling me to send money to the
Feel me?
village?
Yeah, or they send you money orders that are supposed to be postal money orders. They counterfeit. Oh, go immediately put this in your bank. Then send us. You keep $300 and send
They
us
got you.
800.
They got you. They
Oh
got you.
no, my name is
They got my
not Boo Boo
mom.
the Fool.
They got my mom, but not from the money order scam. They got her from the prepaid card scam.
Oh yeah, they try to
Okay.
get me. They've tried to get me with the uh. Oh, Budweiser wants to put their decal on your car.
They've been getting people like that
They be
too.
getting people like, oh yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get sponsored. My car gonna be sponsored,
Sponsorship.
and they
Yep.
send you them checks, and them
Yeah.
checks will be no good. The micro encoding, it be all jacked up.
I tell you, they got me on Instagram because
Really?
yeah, it was crazy. Because all my my story so crazy. It was crazy because what happened was I'm a lover of a deal. I love a good deal. I love to shop me a good deal.
Yeah, we
And when
covered
I
that
see a
earlier.
deal, I don't know what, I just love it. And
Uh,
so I'm scrolling on the gram, and then all of a sudden it looked legit. Like there was like this little thing, like a promotional thing from Saks saying
mm-hmm.
they're doing something for their customers and they love their customers and they wanted to do, and they were, I think it was like they were doing so stupid now that I say it. They were giving their customers 10 minutes to take advantage of this deal where they're giving away YSL purses for $40.
For $40. Is that what you said? Oh, they got you for real, for real. Oh,
I was doing it real fast. It was like counting down, and the clock was counting down. It had the little clock going. They had all these different purses you can choose from. I chose a beautiful bag, but what really got me was I was going to buy the whole thing. And then they said, you can only get one. So I said,
okay,
oh, okay. They only want you to get one because they probably want the other customers to be able to partake.
right.
So I was like, okay, fine. And then I called my mom and I got the purse and I called my mom and I said, Mom, you got to take advantage. I'm going to send you this link right now.
You were a scam influencer, Lord. To your mama. That's
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, this deal is crazy. I was like, you got to get it right now. You got to go right now. I said, it's 10 minutes. You got to hurry up on the clock. And then she was like, Amber, this sounds like a scam. She was like, they have my bag on here. She said, this bag is like a $6,000 bag. How are they giving you this bag for $40? I said, because it's a customer appreciation. It's customer appreciation. So then she goes, I don't know. I feel like this is scamming. And as soon as she said it, I looked at the thing because it said Saks Fifth Avenue dot shop. And I said, oh my God, it doesn't say dot com. It says dot shop. And Saks would never put dot shop. I was like, Lord, they got me. And they did send me a purse, but it was not the purse that it was a counterfeit Tory Burch with no zippers, no nothing. It was a poor counterfeit too. I see better on Canal Street.
You know, now that you're in LA, I'm sure you've already been to the alley
Of course.
down off of
Oh,
Pico, right?
oh yeah, of
Okay.
course.
So
Mhm.
yeah, anytime you're tempted to bite into one of the scams, go to the alley first, see if you can find it there.
No, I didn't want this. I thought it was customer appreciation. I was really hurt when I looked and saw dot shop. I said, "Oh my God, I already paid them. Lord help us. Why didn't I call her before I paid it?" She would have talked me out of that. I was like, Lord, gee, but it looks so official. The website looks like Saks website. Like it was
I'm
really well
sorry.
done, very well executed. The only part that got me was the $40. The $40 sounds crazy looking back on it.
But just think how many thousands of people they got. And all the guys who might have been
Yeah.
trying to get brownie points. Oh yeah. At $40 a holler, come on now.
I'm like, I'm about to get my girl when it is.
I'm oh yeah, I'm gonna be a hero for real.
Oh my God, that's great. But I do love deals. So I think that's why they were able to really get me. If I had,
So
if
you're
I,
a clearance shopper?
you said clearance
Do
shopper?
you go in the clearance,
Yeah.
like go to Nordstrom's or Tiffany's, and they be having clearance? Look, don't. It's not a bad thing. It's not a
I
bad
love
thing.
clearance. What's
Yeah.
wrong with
And some people be like, I ain't good. You don't ask no good about no clearance.
here's my thing about it.
Please.
When you wearing it, ain't nobody shopping with you every day. Don't nobody know when you got something. Okay. You just gonna wear it. That's it. Nobody has to know your business. You wear it and you look good. Period. And people gonna compliment you and they don't need to know how you got it.
There was I was leading to that lesson. I'm glad you knew the assignment. Go for it.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
know that lesson already. I learned that lesson trying to be cute,
hey,
shopping it up full price, girl, and then draining your budget. All my ladies out there, no ma'am Pam.
mm, there TI is. I love that. Save it, brother. Okay, out now. Out now. Bashful.
Yes.
That's the latest. It's a promo
Hold
visual.
on one second. Hold on
And
one second.
we got
Can
the
I?
doorbell again. What
No, my computer's gonna die. Hold
oh,
on one second.
see this girl here, man.
Sorry. So my little laptop I'm on right now. My computer. Oh,
See, we done talked the whole battery out.
oh,
What in the world?
so
Hey,
sorry.
these virtual backgrounds play crazy tricks when you're doing stuff like that going across the camera. I'm just warning you. Let me stop the recording. Hold on. Okay.
We're back.
Y'all saw it, right?
What they see?
I saw this. I had to stop the recording because
What?
the virtual backgrounds, you look like you was flying through the air.
What is that?
Oh, it looked crazy, but I'm not editing it out. This is really a live session. I'm not editing it out. This is a live session for the Hype Magazine. We have fun on this joint. And
Oh,
I'm,
I want to say something.
yes, ma'am.
This is gonna sound crazy. These are my real nails. And I just wanted to say that because ladies, they know what I'm saying. I damaged my nails. Like this turned into a promotional. I damaged my nails and I couldn't wear fake nails anymore because I damaged them so bad. They
Mm,
said they were paper thin, like paper thin.
mm,
And so I put little pure argan oil.
okay.
I'm just trying to help people. I put a little
Okay.
yeah, I put argan oil, rub it in, and rub it like this, once or twice a day. Just, thought I'd share.
Okay. All right. Argon oil. All
Yeah,
right.
you can put it on like everything.
Okay.
It's trying to help. Fellas, you should do it too. As y'all hands be drying crack.
You know what? I in my journey to my superannuatedness, I was told that I over moisturized my hands.
What?
Well, my job in the military required me to have sensitive fingers. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. I had to have at least one sensitive finger.
Because
And
you were shooting people?
Well, that
Did you
yeah,
shoot people?
I
You
had one
shot
of them.
somebody?
Look, we're recording. I'm not gonna talk about that, but yeah, I did my
Wow.
thing. But I had to moisturize. I
I'm from
moisturized.
Texas, so we believe in shooting people.
Yeah, well, yeah.
If they coming for you, I'm saying if they coming
No,
for
I
you,
believe in stand your ground.
trying to get into your house or something.
I was at somebody else's ground, but you have to. But anyway, so a woman said you over my hands were too soft. I
I
didn't have enough
have
calluses.
experienced a man with two soft hands before, and it is sometimes too much. It's a nice little balance between having a little something on your hands and too much.
Y'all not can't make y'all happy though. It's ridiculous. Oh,
I've,
your hands are too calluses. Look, I got soft hands for a purpose. I got gator feet. Rub them. That the callus. Go on, do. I mean, you just need that rough sandpaper edge thing. Rub them. But
my
this,
ex had gator feet.
hey, shit, argan oil. Look for all
I
you
get it.
diabetics though. Everybody who has diabetes. It's important. Feet. The feet is where we get attacked.
The
First.
feet? Why?
um, they dry out.
Oh,
In diabetes, I don't know why, but they tell us not to go barefoot, and it's always
you
my
put
bet. I'm
they
I'm a
say
foot nanny fan. She has a soldier's concoction
what's
that
it?
her name is Foot Nanny. She's Oprah Winfrey's pedicurist foot person. Anyway, I interviewed her. She sent me some doggone stuff, and I am a true believer.
Oh, it worked.
Yeah, yeah. And the podiatrist says it's working too. What are you using on your feet? Not that thick grease that y'all send me.
Oh,
But it's
I was gonna tell you to put some thick grease too, so I can't talk. I was gonna say the people from the nail shop when
mm,
their feet getting rough,
mm,
they tell people to put this Vaseline and
yes, sir.
coconut and put it in a sock overnight.
I yeah, the foot nanny, she's amazing. I
Mm.
I use her thing, and that's what I do. Slather that joint on, put on some fresh socks, and go.
Slather is funny.
Slather. I slather.
You slather it on.
Slather it on. Yes, like I'm icing a cake. This
You're correct.
what I mean? Anyway, Bashful is the joint that's out right now. It's fun. Amber Smoke, you're amazing. Go check her out. All her social media, theambersmoke.com.
And also make sure you guys get ready for our new single, Taste It.
Taste it. I
It
know
sounds
you like that.
crazy.
Stop.
Now I didn't when I named it, it was so innocent and pure. Now I feel like everybody gonna think I'm saying that too because the lyrics are kind of like that. But
No, you just made me sound like a dirty old man on the video. I didn't mean it like stop it. I am not a
no,
kid.
I'm saying I didn't think of it that way
I can't even
when
say
I
this.
wrote Taste It, but now I feel like
Mm,
because the way the verses are and stuff, maybe people I'll tell you the premise behind Taste It.
thank you, please. Give me something.
Taste It is about I'm the new wave
Mm,
and get a taste of it. Come
mm,
taste it. Come
mm.
taste this new wave.
See, if she had to even take a time out herself, she tickled herself to the point she can't stand it. No, I'm not stopping the recording this time.
that
You gotta go
sounds
pray. What are you running for? Don't you run. Stop running.
um that sounds crazy the way I just said it,
Yeah, well, say
but
it with your chest out. Go on.
I'm
That's what you said.
the new, I'm the new wave.
Right.
Come get a taste of it.
You can't clean it up. Just stop. Okay. Just stop. Just knock it off. You cannot clean this up. The more we go, the worse. Lord, we're gonna get when I put this clip, this clip going viral. I'm gonna specifically pull
No,
this clip. Oh no, no, no.
no,
No, no, no, don't cop no plea now. Don't.
no, I said it wrong.
Well,
I didn't mean it that way. But that's what the song is about. I'm just
Right,
like,
right.
you know what y'all know what I mean, right?
They don't care. You know the
I'm
internet don't care.
I'm the new wave.
Yes.
Not the new wave of
I I
music.
I look,
I got it. So come get a taste. Come
I
taste it.
see, I told her to stop. I told her to stop trying to clean it up. I did. You know how when you talking to your parents and you trying to answer the question and you don't say it quite right, and they go, "What you mean by that, boy?" And then the more you talk, the worse it gets. You need to stop. She's the new wave in music.
Music wave. I got that music wave.
Yeah.
Then no, I don't think you can fix that one.
No.
I think it's a
But
wrap.
go and get a bar of her new joint, Bashful, that's out right now. Stay tuned for Get a Taste.
Nope, that ain't the song.
Oh, taste it. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help. And
Get a taste, ain't it?
okay, taste it.
And y'all get ready for that visualizer because it's gonna be.
Right now, though, she's got 3 visualizers out for Bashful. You get a chance to get a taste of her
Like what you did.
creativeness,
Mm-hmm.
her editing skill, and her marketing acumen as an entrepreneur. She is amazing. And then Taste It is going to be exciting evolution in for the fabric of music. And
Correct. It's positioning the EP to do its thing. You know, it's literally it's the seed that we planted for the EP to grow.
there it is. I like that.
I'm a poet.
And that other clip's still going viral. Watch. No, no, no. You can't.
No, 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 no,
I'm
no.
sorry. No, I don't want
That clip is crazy.
yeah, but
That
I
sounds
warned you.
crazy.
It's when you're having fun and an interview turns into a conversation as
Right.
opposed to so this is what happens.
Yeah.
And so fair warning, anybody, if you get on camera with me, it could go west.
I'll
But I'm
go
gonna let
west.
you,
I like
yeah.
that.
Hey,
West.
I'm from the west. I'm from
I'm
the west.
gonna steal that one.
Oh, that's all good. Oh, writer's credit. And if you get a Grammy, just gonna give me my little 1%. I don't care. Just,
Hey,
hey. I'm just saying. Anyway, the Hype Magazine, stop it. Now she's off frame again. All right. The Hype Magazine live sessions. Amber Smoke, a polymath with inside the entertainment industry, both in music, entrepreneurship, and acting. I look forward to seeing you in more projects. I look forward to more music. And when I get back to Houston, I know you're in LA, but we get back on food.
this is Houston.
Mm,
This is LA.
I'm from around that way. I'm from around that way. I used to stomp through LA.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, yeah. Anyway, but I also lived in Houston for the food. And so I can't wait to get back and try a new dish. I'm ready to taste it.
the oxtails with the grits. You ready to taste it?
Yes, I'm ready to taste it. I'm ready.
Oh, that sounds like a cooking segment I need to make for the new single.
Let's get it. Oh,
Cooking segment, taste it.
that would be
Mm,
fun.
you're
I'm
gonna
I,
taste the food.
I volunteer to do a reaction video.
Okay, to what? To my cooking?
If you do a taste it,
Better act like it's good.
I will,
Don't be
I will,
disrespecting me like that.
they'll know it's an adventure. I'll just tell you like that. The,
Act like it's good.
I will
We
do
said,
that.
oh my God, this is the best food I've ever tasted. Lord, help us.
And what's gonna be so bad is I'm gonna probably try it and make the smoked oxtail, and then I'm gonna try. Now you use the instant grits or 20-minute, the 3-hour boil in the pot grits.
I don't make grits.
So you trust somebody else to serve you up sandpaper?
I don't make anything that I know I'm gonna eat too much of.
Ah, okay,
I
good.
don't bake. I don't
Okay.
bake. If I want something like a cake or slice of cake, I'll just get a slice of the cake from someplace. But I don't, because then next thing you know, you
Mm.
make a whole cake to yourself. Now you told yourself you're gonna get one slice. Now you didn't ate the whole cake.
I'm guilty. I go to the store and carrot cake and red velvet cake are my weaknesses, along with pineapple upside down cake and German chocolate cake. And
Mm.
anyway, if I can't buy the slice. I have to buy the whole cake, and I cut it into 4 pieces.
Uh-uh.
Yes, and I promise you, I'm eating that whole cake in 2 days, one half
Uh-uh.
each day. I promise you.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, and I'm diabetic. I don't care. I just add insulin and eat.
No, you better put that cake down.
Hear nothing about that? I'm going to die happy.
You better put that cake down.
Die happy. I'm going to see it and I'm going to taste it. The Hype Magazine live sessions. The Amber Smoke. We out.
Hey.
Stop this recording.
As an artist, we should reflect the time.
Why you so talented?
Cause I'm black.
Why you so amazing?
Cause I'm black.
It's really important that we build characters so that people understand their story matters.
2 Chainz and I both are just really into good food.
And when you know you are royalty, you will only aim in life to be royalty.
We're doing it right now. I don't give a damn what they say about me. Yes, I called your ass out. I know I shouldn't be saying this kind of.
Shout out the Hype Magazine Network.
Shout out to the Hype Magazine Network.